At exactly 1740 Eastern Time, June 21st, 2025, the skies over Iran changed forever. A 30,000-pound steel monster fell from the heavens, hurtling toward one of the most fortified sites on Earth, the Fordow Nuclear Enrichment Facility. In just 43 seconds, this bomb would smash through 200 feet of concrete and granite as if they were made of paper. The force of physics would take over, and nothing would be able to stop it. But this was no ordinary bomb. This was the GBU-57, the massive ordnance penetrator, and it had one job: to annihilate what others had deemed untouchable. Cut to aerial view of the facility, dramatic lighting. Fordow sits beneath 200 feet of reinforced concrete, hidden deep within a mountain, protected by rock that's been here since before humans even invented the wheel. But all that changes tonight. The GBU-57 is about to show why the U.S. military doesn't need free healthcare when it has stealth bombers, satellites, and explosives that defy everything we know about gravity. At 0001 Eastern Standard Time on June 21st, the first B-2 rolls down the runway. Its four engines hum with 17,300 pounds of thrust each, yet the aircraft is whisper quiet. It lifts 336,500 pounds into the night sky as if it's not even there. The B-2's mission is clear: get past every radar, every defense, and deliver its payload with deadly precision. But not all of these bombers are headed to Iran. 7 will turn eastward, while others head west toward the Pacific, a deliberate deception to confuse Russian and Chinese satellite intelligence. But the real mission is in the dark skies of the Atlantic heading toward Iran. The B-2 pilot has to stay locked in position, 30 feet behind and 15 feet below the KC-135. One slip, one wrong move, and the mission could be over before it even reaches Iranian airspace. At 1,000 pounds of fuel per minute, the operation is a masterclass in precision, and the refueling boom operator's every move could mean the difference between success and failure. These F-22s, with their unmatched air superiority, have turned Iranian airspace into a no-fly zone. The F-35s and F-18 Super Hornets orbit with precision, ready to take out any remaining radar systems. For the first time in history, the United States would use a combination of 4th and 5th generation fighters to execute one of the most complex air assaults ever undertaken. As the missiles breach the surface, they accelerate to 550 miles per hour. Each Tomahawk is a flying weapon of precision, cutting through the night, guided by satellite images, making real-time adjustments to its course. The Tomahawks will strike Iran's nuclear facilities ahead of the B-2s, softening up the air defenses and creating a shockwave of chaos before the big bombs even land. This is it. 700 miles per hour. The GBU-57 will hit the target with a force that's hard to comprehend. 1.5 billion joules of energy, roughly the same as a freight train slamming into a wall. In 43 seconds, this 30,000-pound weapon will change the geography of Iran forever. In 25 minutes, America did what no other nation could. Iran's nuclear ambitions were set back to square one, and the world would never be the same. Quote, "What's remarkable about this mission isn't just the technology, it's the perfect orchestration. This was a multi-dimensional strike. The bombers weren't just dropping bombs, they were part of a much larger, highly advanced military symphony. The air superiority fighters cleared the skies. The submarines softened up the defenses. The electronic warfare teams took out radars and jamming systems, leaving the target zone exposed. This was precision warfare at its finest. For years, the world watched as Iran's nuclear ambitions grew. Several presidents tried and failed to halt their progress. But on June 21st, 2025, the United States showed the world that precision, power, and coordination could change the course of history in a matter of minutes. But this strike wasn't just a success for the U.S. military. It set a new precedent for future military operations. It showed that in the world of warfare, speed, surprise, and technological superiority could deliver results no one thought possible. The people behind the mission, the ones who made it all happen, may never be known to the public, but they are the ones who ensure that when the call to action comes, every step is meticulously planned and flawlessly executed. They are the unsung heroes, determined, In the end, this operation didn't just stop Iran's nuclear program. It sent a message to the world that no fortress is too strong, no enemy too powerful, and no mission too complex for the combined might of the U.S. military. And in doing so, it reshaped the balance of power on the global stage. Operation Midnight Hammer will be remembered as one of the most daring, successful, and audacious military operations in modern history. It didn't just change the game, it reset the rules. Serious. Good night, and stay alert. The world is changing faster than we realize.